we are getting close to rounding off this session, and based on your experience, Manuel, I'll turn to you. Do you have any advice to share on how to mitigate risks in this new economic landscape?
Yeah, absolutely. And what I actually want to do is share a bit of my mantra that I use when actually working with multinationals when talking about their credit and collection strategies. So the first thing I actually say to them is we need to establish a clear and consistent communication channel. Because within this digital environment currently, we get inputs from everywhere. So it's very, very important to bring a clear and defined message towards your customers. So they actually know what they're getting, but also what they are suspected to do as to make the payments. So then secondly, what I also get advice is that you need to have a consistent process in place, but also be flexible and understanding towards your customers. Because as also mentioned in this webinar, the economy is struggling, so your customers might be struggling with stuff. And I think if you try and negotiate with them, but also be understanding for the situation where they are currently in, you can actually negotiate also better payment plans and actually come to a solution which works for both parties. And then as a third advice, actually me being from Intrum, of course, considering outsourcing. If you see within your organization that in some parts you're struggling, or you can use some additional hands, you can actually use some expertise. Don't be afraid to reach out to whatever party is out there that can actually support you in that. Because I think it's very, very important to be as efficient as possible, certainly be given this economic environment. And within that, it is important to team up with the best and actually make sure you have a very efficient way of working.